You're not new, welcome back.
Yeah. Hi guys, my name is Rosie. I'm a junior in college. I am Kenyan. Kikuyu is the tribe, get it right. I run a business called Quintessential Kamau, and it's journals inspired by the African culture, the African fabric.
Hi, my name is Grace and I graduated in December 2018. I've been in the US for almost 4 years. I'm from Gabon.
Hey guys, my name is Abraham Bassa. I'm the owner of Revenue Media Pilot. I graduated from college last semester actually. Now I'm just trying to get out there, run my own business, and I'm from Côte d'Ivoire.
My name is Caroline Ikpea and I'm a senior at St. Edward's University, and I've been in the States for about 5 years. I have a salon in Lagos. The name is called Crown by Caroline.
My name is Steve. I've been here in the US for about 10 years now. I am from Cameroon, graduated in 2017, and I work as an auditor.
My name is Evie. I'm from Nigeria. I graduated college in 2018 as well.
I was 9, and in my mind I was like, America, we're going to America. I wasn't really thinking much about the future. I really was just thinking, I'm going to America. I don't know for how long. I don't know necessarily what for, but mom and dad said we're going, so we're going. So if I can like look back at me at 9, I'd say it's a life transformation. I wish I knew it was a whole life transformation. The person I am today basically came from that big move my parents choose to make, and I kind of wish at 9 I knew that that was what was going to happen.
One thing I really wish I knew before coming here, like that was I wasn't limited by my student statute, my foreign student statute in the matter of creating a business, especially because I thought you had to be American to be able to actually make an impact somehow, and more especially make money by your own. But with a little bit of research and asking and surrounding myself with the right people, you turns out that no matter where you're from, you actually have opportunities that you can always exploit to make quite like a good situation for yourself.
I wish I knew that international students, we have to go through a lot of paperwork, like work-wise, like we cannot have work outside of campus. We don't have as many rights as being the US citizens.
When I was coming to the States, everyone said it was going to be very easy in terms of mingling with people, just trying to be the African lady that I am in the US. Being myself is hard in the US, basically.
Language, first of all, seasoning.
True. To move outside of like a Côte d'Ivoire, it taught me to adapt and actually have like a more open mind. What I would qualify as a negative trait of that I had before and even after coming here is still I've been raised in a particular culture, right? As much as I can say I'm not judging anybody, I'm still, at the end of the day, I'm still am. And just the way I've been raised, in the culture I've been raised in, it's really easy to put up a judgment.
I would say African culture is more like, okay, you go to school, and then after that, you have a job, you get married, whatever. So we have everything settled. But here, like even high school students work already. So that's the part that's disadvantageous for me, because I wish when I was in high school, I was able to work because my parents did everything to me. I think American culture some way make children more independent. In Africa, we are more dependent to our parents until a certain age where we go, whatever. But here, I see student age of 14, like to work to HED, whatever. But back home, I mean, my mom worked, my dad worked, whatever worked. So I think it goes both ways for me.
So I think generally it's just nice to come to another country with like your own like experiences and culture and traditions and all of that.
Navigating the black scene was a weirdness, first of all, that I'm not. My experience is not the same as African American experience, and sometimes I can relate in our blackness, but also sometimes there's just no relation. Like I remember in like middle school, I used to go home and memorize these rap songs and these songs. So when we're talking, like we're chilling, I could be like, yeah, I got the song. And you go in college or you go in high school, And it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, your professor who's looking at you can understand that yes, your name is a little bit difficult to pronounce, this and this, but at the end of the day, you and the person sitting next to you who looks just like you are black. Because if you go out into the real world, people don't necessarily view you as, oh, you're this type of black, and they're this type of black, you're black, like.
We were often taught, when you go there, don't act like the African American there.
Wow.
Don't do what the African American do, because like, don't mix
like.
stuff with them. But here's the thing, and our parents and even other people don't see it right away. When we show here in the US, in America in general, well, we one shade of color, like we're not African or African American. I had the wrong vision all along, right? I just had like the vision that Hollywood movies were giving me, that my parents were giving me. Getting my emotion triggered many times, like, and I understand like more and more where African American are coming from.
As Africans, you don't understand that whole like the black thing here, right? Like people being racist, people treating you a different way just because of how you look, just because of the color of your skin. It's something that like mentally,
it's so foreign,
mentally you have to deal with it. It's like something that you're like struggling to understand. But at the same time, it's at the end of the day like sticking to your own truth.
It's an opportunity for me to do best. And to show that it's not because I'm black that I can do this or this, or it's because I'm black that surely. So I'm just trying to show them that I'm unique. Like she said, the black box, whatever, like I'm not part of it. I'm proud to be black, I'm proud to be African especially. So I feel like it's just an opportunity to show them that we do better, and then we are not what the media or like what they think we are.
People are being killed just because of how they look.
Oh,
does that not do something to you mentally?
It does. Sometimes I'm like, let me just do my thing and go back home, because
it's overwhelming.
It's scary. It's scary. It's overwhelming. It's just stressful.
Like if you get stopped by the police or something, like
I've
been stopped by a police before, and I am the most polite person ever. I respond in a way that like just to protect my life in a way, you know, just like, in a way that like brings no type of retaliation or anything like that, you know. Like first thing, literally, like you try to act so that you first try to stay alive first of all. So
adapting to this new mentality of like I gotta move, I gotta make stuff from scratch with the same mentality I came with is what has been really hard. Back home, I was working a little bit. I confess that it was mostly made easy for me. I arrived here, I thought it would have been even easier. This is a message for my people back home. If it's in the US, that doesn't mean it's cheaper. Stop asking me for gifts when I'm coming back. Like.
America kind of gives you this narrative of like, consumerism, I have to keep up with the times. And sometimes keeping up with the times is just now. What about 5 years from now? What about 10 years from now? Like, what are you doing with your life? How are you bettering yourself? So unfortunately, if you're not careful, you can find yourself surrounded by really complacent people, like a really complacent environment. Everybody's not thinking 5 years ahead. Nobody's thinking 10 years ahead. Like, you don't begin anything with the end in mind. You're just beginning just to begin. So how to, like, in application to myself as like African background, African home, I find myself like thinking in the now, whereas my parents are expecting me to think, okay, 5 years from now, after you get your degree, are you going back home or are you staying here? Like, it's kind of difficult to navigate a space where you're expected, oh, this is normal, I'm getting dead. Oh, this is normal, no. Whereas your parents are expecting, like, I brought you here to get your education, to build something out of yourself. Yes, you can stay here if you want to, but your roots are back home. Don't forget, you're going back home, you're investing back home, you're growing so that, like, your children can be cultured in the culture back home, they can have a better life back home.
If we still ride horses, get updated. We don't ride horses to school. There are cars around, motorcycles, everything, just like here. Just that we're not as rich as people in the United States.
Whenever I say I'm from Cote d'Ivoire, West Africa, it sounds like they didn't got like the Cote d'Ivoire part, or even West Africa at all, because they just assume I'm from Nigeria. right?
How did you go to school? Like, did you go with lions, jungle? Like, honestly, 2000, I don't know, 21st century, people are still asking this kind of question. Another time, like, there were a baby, she was like 1 year old. She was sleeping and she woke up. I tried to like help her go back to sleep. And then she woke up, she was scared. I don't know why, but I was like, okay, whatever. And then the other teacher told me, oh, don't worry, she's just racist. She's scared of people of color. I was like, she's 1 year old. Like, that's parents' things too, because you need to, I mean, at 1 year old, the children, it honestly shows, come on, it's like, that's parents' fault too.
It all comes to who you surround yourself with. If it was hard at the beginning, because I wasn't like, at the beginning I was just trying to blend, right? I was just like making friends with whoever I thought I would have like a good time with. Because it's so easy to just drift away from what you came with.
The US is a place that you can get misplaced mentally very, very, very fast. So it's important to have those values, keep keep your circle, keep it going. If not, you're going to get lost. So like, I feel like the US has challenged me as a woman to do more for myself. It's not crazy for a woman to explore.
That I was like, you know what? I don't think maybe this African lifestyle is not really for me, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was for me. Okay. Yeah, I felt like, you know, like, I actually like this American lifestyle. Like, I was like, you know, it's fun, you know, let's go. Let's not, what mom is saying back home, like, she's old school kind of way, you know? Mm-hmm. Like, I'm the new generation. Like, I'm gonna make a change to my family, you know, like my family, like that. Mm-hmm. But you have to know, like they always say, like, to know where you're going, you kind of know where you're coming from. And I think that's it's so true. It's so true. So like, I think I do my best now to just not, like, have fun, you know, have fun, and there's a lot of great things about America. There's a lot of great things, but there's also so many influences that you can get into that can just lead you astray, you know.
Sometimes you need to stay grounded. So America is helping me to get discipline. Yeah, to get discipline. Whatever your big value is, you need to keep that. Come here, have it in your mind that this is what I want to do in the States. Don't come here confused. Come here with a goal. Mm-hmm. Come here saying, this is what I want to achieve.
When you come in a different country, you're a walking billboard and a representation of where you're from. Keep your discipline in check. Keep yourself in check. Be the image that you want people to see according to your country. Like the way people need to see your country, you need to represent it.
Ask him for advice. He's really good at reaching out to people. He loves talking to people. Thank you for enlightening us. English is hey. And I'm thankful for this platform. Thank you, Marie.
Let's not forget our culture. Let's not forget, you know, where we came from. And don't forget not to compare yourself to anybody because you're special. And, you know, just keep your hustle going and everything will be fine. Follow my business page, I'm in it.
Thank you, Marie, for inviting us. That was a nice chat.
Like, subscribe, comment, share.
Follow Sassy Kassi.
Best channel over there on YouTube.
Best channel.
Over here.
We'll have our things in the description below.
Oh, don't forget the la cloche.
Like and subscribe.
Click the bell icon.
Bye.
Ciao.
See you guys next time.
We'll see you next time.